We've got a big video for you today. The Las Vegas Sphere, the newest icon skin, Cenat, potentially Travis Scott returning news. I don't know how many times I've said that, but we've got a little bit of an update. We'll dig into that. And then Fortnitemares, our update next week, and much more. Stick with me. Okay, so let's start with Cenat. The skin was revealed yesterday via the Las Vegas Sphere. Kind of a cool way to do it. The date for this collab is September 12th. And we do learn more than just the Kai stuff with the announcement. But first, I will go through kind of all the different things. So you saw the skin there. And then there is a hamster called Little Cenat that is part of this. And as you can tell, it doesn't look like something that exists, right, in this game right now. Backbling, pickaxe. So we're thinking this is most likely a companion, a pet. This is the new cosmetic that's been ready to go for a while now, but just hasn't released. So this kind of gives us a hard date. Companions kind of have to be out by September 12th. At the latest, September 12th, and this would be the first one. We'll dive into the pet stuff, though, in just a second. We've also got the reveal of Cenat times Mercedes AMG. That was part of the Sphere announcement as well. Same thing, September 12th. And then you can see an emote here. Again, they're doing it in real life, but also it was showing off there on the Las Vegas Sphere. So exciting stuff. I mean, if you're a Kai fan, he also did announce Mafiathon 3, his final Mafiathon, right? 30 days straight, no breaks, streaming the entire thing. And kind of cool, it will launch the same day as the Fortnite collab happens. So yeah, I mean, exciting stuff, right? Good for him. It should be a popular skin, I assume, right? One of the biggest streamers in the world. I'm here for it, man. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about companions. So we did in my last video talk about all the new updates on the companion pets. And there's a few we know about already. You can see 3 of them there. This is the best quality photo we've got, by the way. I know it's a little blurry, but yeah, turtle, mecha team leader in a dog version. And then we've got the pugs. We've also got Crypto. That's one of the known pets. And then now with the Kai thing, we've got this Little Cenat hamster. So we have 2 theories going on right now. While I'm talking about them, we also have a leak of the petting animation, what it's going to look like. These guys are not like pay to win or anything like that. It's just a pet that follows you around in game. You can pet him for sure. I think you'll be able to feed him, do things like that. But just a buddy that rolls around with you, and it'll be for sale in the item shop, of course. But our first guess for when these things could drop at the earliest is August 26th, our next downtime update. And the reason we've got that guess is on the Super Styles tab for the Battle Pass. The last page has 6 rewards instead of the normal 5. We always get 5 super styled skins, so 5 is just the normal number we see on that page. But now that there's a 6th, everyone's kind of guessing this is the spot for our first companion. So if that's the case, we will see our first companion and companions in general being unlocked and purchasable and usable on August 26th. But again, at the latest now at this point, it should be September 12th, right? If that Little Cenat hamster is a pet, is a companion, then that would be at the latest the launch of pets. So we'll see. Exciting news. We've known about this for a while, so it's fun that we're getting closer and closer to seeing this come to fruition. Are you going to be picking up the Cenat skin? Let me know down below. And thanks to everyone using code TheCampingRusher, of course. I appreciate it. We did get another announcement. Squid Game, the frontman skin is confirmed for August 26th. So that will be part of our downtime update in just about a week or so here. And then keep in mind as well, they haven't talked about this at all, but we still have One Punch Man ready to go in the files. 3 skins, Saitama, Tatsumaki, and Genos. They're still encrypted, so we haven't seen what these skins look like in game, but it's just kind of funny. They're announcing all these big other collabs when this one, very hyped up. It's been ready to go for a while now. Still no date announced for this. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Travis Scott stuff. So it's a weird one, okay? Fortnite's astronomical event page was updated. So this is the first time when the event Travis Scott skin was all announced years ago, of course. And since then, we have never seen this skin return. It's one of the rarest, probably the most hyped up skins at this point that's, released but never came back again. And we're wondering if it ever does happen again. But the interesting piece that happened in the last day or so here is the astronomical event page was updated. You can see I showed you the before, and now here's what it looks like now. So they've basically removed everything, and the only thing that's left there is a date that reads January 1st, 1970 at the bottom there. So I don't know. This could just be random, right? It is just super weird, so it's worth talking about because the hype that exists, and it's kind of going everywhere on Twitter and Reddit and things like that. There was even this tweet from iTalk. Travis Scott was in the same ring as the Fortnite Reload logo on the canvas. Does this confirm his return? So obviously a little bit of a joke there, right? Some sarcasm, but everyone's just trying to grasp at the littlest thing here. I thought I'd talk about it just in case it does end up happening, but obviously nothing close to confirmed here just yet. Megazord, the Battle Royale Mythic. We got some info on how it's going to work. When the Mythic releases, it should function similar to Godzilla, destroying stuff that it walks into, and it will also, of course, be very giant and big on the map. It should just be one guy that takes it over each match. The Thin Client is set to drop within the next 30 days. And if you don't know what this is, it's going to just be a nice quality of life change. It's a way smaller Fortnite download. You'll only get the lobby and the cosmetics downloaded with each update up front. And then based on the modes that you play, you can install them separately. So, you know, at this point, some of the Fortnite updates are just so massive, and a lot of us will only stick to one or two modes that we play. So there's no point for you to have to download all the other stuff, right? Like if you don't play Festival, then why do you need to download it every single time? You can now choose to just download the modes that you want to play. It'll be way smaller, way quicker. And yeah, it's supposed to drop within 30 days, so this is good news. Some info here on Donald Mustard. This is the old creative director at Epic Games. Everyone kind of gives him credit as he deserves for the creation of the storyline, the man behind all the Fortnite live events. And he obviously left Epic Games to go work with the Russo brothers on movies. But we got more info of maybe why he left. Donald Mustard likely left Fortnite/Epic due to his Mistborn movie being canceled at Epic Games alongside other reasons. And there was some other info here that was released. Brandon Sanderson and Donald asked Epic if they could make this movie. Epic Games agreed, and then they funded it. Casting was already done, ready to go, and then it ended up getting canceled. It didn't work out for various reasons. So this kind of points to maybe the main reason why Donald Mustard left. He's got that creative, artsy mind, and he wanted to put his all into a movie, into movies, and that's why he ended up going with the Russo brothers, of course. But yeah, kind of sad though that they lost one of the most loved Epic Games employees, I would say, of all time because of this. And there was also the piece where Fortnite was moving away a little bit from live events and the storytelling, focusing more on the metaverse. That was kind of the first initial thoughts of why Donald may have left Epic Games, but this just, you know, adds a little bit more to the equation here. Just reminding you, known Fortnite collabs for this season that we know about so far. Ghostface along with a knife mythic, Jason Voorhees and a medallion, both Fortnitemares stuff. We got Peacemaker, Vigilante at some point. We now know Squid Game Wave 2 is coming on the 26th. And then One Punch Man, like I've already discussed. And then Scooby-Doo is also coming to the game this Halloween, Fortnitemares. Shaggy will be a skin with multiple variants and styles. There'll probably be other characters part of this. So there's a lot to look forward to, right? Lots of collabs coming up in the next couple of months here. Rocket League is rumored to be ported to Fortnite in the future. So yeah, they might just be combining everything here. This does work, of course, because now with the Thin Client thing that's coming, you would not have to download Rocket League and Fortnite every single time if it was technically the same game. You could separate it out and just download the thing you want. It's a rumor, but it seems to be happening soon. Rocket Racing 2 leaked, Lulo says, kind of sarcastically. Epic is currently working on a garage where you can change your car design in-game. The garage is codenamed Dealership. It should come to a specific mode in the future. However, it's currently unknown which. So I think this is a great thing to add to the game. There's so many cars, different designs, and to be able to change what you've got in-game while you're driving around, I think it's a great feature. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Touch the like button, subscribe. Call TheCampingRusher. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.